What's going on, guys? AJ Bodie here, back with another video. Today we're talking about self-confidence and self-reliance and how to actually be in a relationship without relying on somebody for validation. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button because we are 3 subscribers away from 100 subscribers. So guys, please just get me to 100 subscribers, and if you haven't already, smash that like button down below and comment if you've ever been in a relationship where you're very, very dependent on your partner. So a few months ago, I was in a situationship and I got out of it and I was just heartbroken completely. And I felt so terrible about myself because they weren't like, I wasn't totally in love with them, and they were cool. I did like them, but that wasn't the reason why I was suffering. The reason why I was suffering is because I didn't have a lot of self-respect for myself, and I wanted to be chosen by them, but they didn't choose me. They rejected me. So I felt terrible. And when people reject you, it feels worse than breaking up, when you don't have the mindset of, just because this person rejects me does not mean that I am unworthy of love, or I'm like worthless, you know? Like when somebody rejects you in a relationship, like they break up with you or they say, hey, I found someone better, or they cheat on you, you literally feel like you're not good enough. And that's like, you're not validated. And when you feel validated, it feels so good. But when they literally break up with you, that is the worst feeling you could possibly feel, when you don't have confidence in yourself, when you know, or you don't know that you can find someone better. And some tips and tricks to work on that, and this is like, I know that tips and tricks aren't going to work and you actually need to do the hard work, but the tips and tricks are, tip number 1 would be to work on yourself. Go to the gym. Like, for example, right? I go to the gym, but I'm not that fit, right? I'm pretty fat. So I was thinking to myself, I could do better, I could do better, I could do better, because I've been working out for like 2 years now, on and off. And I've been doing calisthenics for like 10 plus years. And I still feel like I have to grind, you know? And I look on social media and I have like, there's like so much pressure on me now. And you'd be like, what pressure? What pressure? There's just a lot of pressure on me just to like perform and everything, right? So yeah, that's one thing that you can do, is go to the gym, you know, get buff. It's not going to attract women, okay? And it's not going to make your partner stay in the relationship, but that is something that you need to work on. I believe everybody should be fit at least once, just so you can experience how it feels. I mean, I'm talking like six pack. I'm talking like your arms are huge, you have huge biceps, huge shoulders, your traps, your delts, everything. Your delts, everything. I'm talking about everything. That also raises your confidence because you're more athletic, you're more capable. Yeah. Another number 2 would be dress better. So I don't know how to dress, and I remember when I was in the situationship, I wore something. The girl took me to her college, and I wore a outfit that was terrible. And I was like, shit, I don't know how to dress. And she literally called me out on it. She was like, man, that outfit looks like shit. She didn't say it like that, but she hinted like that. Um, but she was right, because I really don't know how to dress, and I still don't. I have gotten a little bit better. I kept like I wasn't keeping it simple there. Now I'm just like, t-shirt, jeans, and maybe like a jacket or something, and like chains and stuff. But I was literally looking like a clown when she took me to her college. So yeah, that's another one, is dress better and take care of your hygiene, and learn what hairstyle is best on you, clear your skin, all of that. Tip number 3, this is the biggest one, I believe. It's finding purpose, right? I can't seem to find what I want to do with my life, probably because I haven't been looking. So essentially, I'm just one of those people who are not actively searching. They say they want to, but they never do. But purpose is a really big one, because when you break up with someone, your purpose will kind of keep you busy for a little bit. But yeah, finding your purpose is really important. Doing something that you love to do. There's a little bird right there. See that? Oh shit. Oh fuck. But yeah, finding purpose is really important. One last thing. In a relationship, to not be reliant on them, to be like self-reliant, is to just understand that people come and go, and this is kind of a trick, not really a trick, but I guess it's another tip. When you do feel like you're going through hell, don't try and block it out. You will need to when you're trying to focus on your day-to-day life, but like when you have time, like free time, you need to sit in a chair or sit in a dark room, or you need to sit somewhere, and you just need to feel it. And a lot of people cannot do that. They cannot just process everything that's going on. Don't try and be like, oh, I could have done this better, I could have done that better. Don't do any of that. Just sit and just process. Just feel it all. Don't try and go back, do different scenarios in your head. Don't try and think, oh, I could have fixed it if I did this, or I could have done better like this. Just feel everything. Just feel it all. And when you're busy again, be like, okay, I'll just block it out. And then when you have time again, sit down, process everything. Women move on a lot quicker than men, because men block out their emotions. One really sad thing about men is that they never move on from relationships that they actually like. The people that they actually like, when they get broken up with, that's it. They carry that weight for the rest of their lives. And you can heal from it, but they do carry that weight for the rest of their lives. Women, however, they tend to move on because they process their emotions completely. Men and women, biologically and psychologically, are different, so it's really tough. But you can move on. I'm telling you right now, it'll get better. The pain does subside, but when you truly love someone, it never goes away, ever. I believe that's it. Workout, hobbies, and your passion, keeping yourself busy, and yourself, your looks, and everything, your hygiene. And just know that you're worth it, You matter. No matter what anybody tells you, you matter. Like, just think about it for a second. You are kind of unique because you're only around for 100 years, right? No one can be you. No one has your exact DNA. Isn't that crazy? Nobody has your DNA. It's just you. Your exact DNA to every minute detail. Nobody can replicate you unless they make like cloning a thing. But then that I don't see how that would work either. Anyways, guys, just keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. And if it doesn't work, then pull back just a bit and then push again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it insightful, useful. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe, because again, we are so close to 100 subscribers. I am so excited to reach 1,000, and you're gonna be like, well, how do you know you're gonna? I am going to reach 1,000. Don't care if it takes me 1 year, 10 years, 100 years. I'm going to reach 1,000 subs. If it kills me, I'll do it. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you have a blessed day. Peace.